Hello, everybody, and welcome! It is time, once again, for some more Ken's Rage 2, and my god, I've been working on this video for the final review, which is going to be coming out next Saturday. Not tomorrow, next week. Tomorrow will be another Musou compilation. It's going to be the final Musou compilation. So keep an eye out for that. I forget what year is that? I think it's like the collabs and spin-offs. So like Arslan, Berserk, Hyrule, and Fire Emblem Warriors. So that's coming out tomorrow. And then we've got Ken's Rage 2 coming out next week. And oh my god, I've just been having a lot going on. So I'm excited to just get in and play some games and have some fun. But I do have something to show because we finally got the car back. I can't remember. I think the last time I streamed, I did get the car back. So I can drive places now, and something came in. In fact, I mentioned this on a stream previously, so I've got a couple of Ryza figures. Now, Atelier Ryza figures are stupid fucking expensive. Like, this is the cheaper one. It's her in the yellow bikini on the beach with the beach ball. Maybe if I turn that off, you can see it a little bit better. This was like 150, I want to say. Something like that. And this one was the more expensive one. But I had to get it. Because Ryza with tan lines? Yes, please. This one was like $180, $200. It's quite large. Like, quite large. And that's probably the most expensive figure in my collection, maybe? I can't remember how much your Morgan was.
Who?
Morgan?
Like, 250?
Okay, it might be more expensive than this Ryza. But we got cheaper Ryza figures. And I mean cheaper. These were $30 to $35 a piece, and 3 of them came in, I want to say they came in Monday. Yeah, I think they came in Monday. And this is the first one. This was the most expensive one. I think she was 35, and like that is really good quality for $35. And then for $30 a piece, I got Ryza and Claudia sitting. So I've been waiting for these to come in because, like, of course I'm going to pick these Ryza figures up because they're cheaper than, you know, the alternative. I don't really feel like taking out a loan for an anime figure, but Ryza's probably my favorite JRPG of all time, I would say. Because, like, the story was just so good. I've been wanting to, like, restart my playthrough. And play through the first 2 games, because I got them on PC now. And hopefully by the time I finish the second one, the third one becomes available on PC. But, like, damn, that game is so good. Highly recommend to anybody watching. I know most people know me for my Musou content, but, like, I've been, you know, like, casually following the Atelier franchise until the first Ryza came out, and that was when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to play through this, and then I got super hooked by the story. I've been tempted to do an actual full-length video talking about the entire Ryza trilogy, and rather than doing like pros versus cons for each game, because it's one of those trilogies that you want to play from the first game to the third game. It's not like you're going to be missing out on integral parts of the story, but the story is enhanced every time that you play like the previous games. And even on the third one, they're making minor references to things that happened in the first game, and like they explain to you what happened in the first game so that, you know, you can play the third game without needing to play the first two. But that being said, doesn't matter. The way that the story kind of builds up from the first to the second to the third, it's just so good. I still need to go for a couple of the trophies on the third game, and I'm missing 1 or 2 trophies on the PS4 version of the second game. I've got the platinum on the PS5 version, but for some reason, the final boss just kicks my ass every time on PS4. I don't fucking know why, but it's a thing. Anyways, that was just all I wanted to show. I finally got these Ryza figures, and tomorrow is going to be another build day at EM Cards and Collectibles, so I'm going to be building the rest of. Let's grab. Oh. My Nemo. I built this much last build day. So I still have the chest, the arms, the head, and all of the weapons, which I feel like I would at least be able to get the chest, head, and arms done tomorrow. And then I can just do the weapons in my own time, and then this one will be done, and I've got all of this left to do, which you can't see, but I also have a pile over here on the other side of the living room. So, you know, fun times. Oh yeah, and it didn't really come across very well in the video, but the tan line Ryza is... But now we're actually gonna get into the actual game. So we're almost at the time skip. Yeah, just a few more chapters, I guess. So we finished off with Tears of the Wolf was it last week? I guess? I forget when I streamed last. I know last week I had to move the Sunday stream as well because of Mother's Day. And this time we've got more family coming over and stuff, so, you know, took this Sunday off as well. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Whoopsies. That's the wrong chapter. Wrong chapter. Quit. Exit. Abort! Okay. Crisis averted. But I hope everybody's having a good time. I am going to stream more Samurai Warriors 4 on Tuesday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't played any since the last time I streamed it, because I've been so focused on this, and I'm actually slowly working on... I started getting back into Dynasty Warrior 6 to try to get the last couple of achievements that I'm missing. Right now, I'm trying to grind to get red hair. If not red hair, then like Hexmark or Shadowrunner. I don't care. I just want like one of the famous horses. If I can get red hair, great. Perfect. So what I'm doing is, right now, I am grinding away and leveling up the characters that have the Lady Luck ability. And I even have a second controller plugged in and I'm just playing through Guandu. Like, I really should do a video on how to grind your horses in Dynasty Warriors 6, but I still don't have red hair. I got one of the special horses, and you know it's a special horse when the title ends in King. Oh, can't kill anybody. There we go. We just had to wait. We had to wait for the conversation to be over. We had to wait for permission from the game to beat the shit out of these people. But yeah, I am also planning to start streaming some Dynasty Warriors 6 eventually to, you know, work towards that coveted 100%. All I need to do is get everybody up to level 50 and then beat every stage on the hardest difficulty. That's it. That's all I have left to do. But a while back when I was doing the Dynasty Warriors 6 versus Dynasty Warriors 9 comparison, I lost my original save file because I was being stupid and I was trying to figure out which is going to be better for me to get gameplay footage for. Is it going to be like allowing the Xbox 360 to do its own upscaling to 1080p, or using the M Classic to upscale it and having the console set to 720? The issue was that every time you leave the game to update the resolution settings of the console, you have to restart. Like, you have to close out of the game. So, in doing so, every time I would load up the game, I wouldn't always just load my save file, because I was like, I don't care if I just hit no, then it'll just take me directly in, and I can just jump into the first stage with somebody and see what the pixel difference is. And turns out, having the console set to 720 and the M Classic upscaling, that's what was the better choice. So yeah, while I was doing that, I accidentally hit no to load save, and then yes to do you want to create a new save, and I lost all of my progress. I'm pretty sure I had almost all of the Musou characters at level 50. I had every character at least at level 25, with the exception of, I think, Genji? I think she was the only one that I was working on at the time. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I lost all of that progress, but I'm slowly getting back there. It's a very slow burn with how I'm grinding. But I want to focus on the horse first before I focus on levels, because if I can get Red Hair or Shadow Runner or one of the better horses, then I can just grind away at everything else and potentially do it much faster too. Dang, Fudo. Just fucking karate chopped a guy in half. Take me to your leader. I forget how the story goes from here. I know it eventually leads to Kenshiro and Rao fighting against each other. And I think they eventually find Yuria. just can't quite remember the exact details of how we get from point A to B.
よくも我が帝政を。俺は主の軍団を率いる五社生の一人。炎の修練。
炎。動いたのはウヌだけか。
いいや、山はすでに動いている。ケンシロウのもとへ。
この剣王と同じく、ケンシロウは倒せぬぞ。
倒すのは貴様一人だ。剣王。なんと北斗は表裏一体。
I like this guy's design. I kind of wish he was a playable character. Even if he was just a clone. Like, I would have at least wanted these generic, like these unique generics to be playable. Like, they don't have to be anything spectacular. The Japanese voice actor for this guy also sounds very familiar, and I'm trying to place it. I still would love to have this costume as an option in the game, like with the helmet and the cape and everything, like, please. Hey, Decaying Reaver, welcome! I'm doing alright. Have some life things happening, but things are turning around in that aspect, so, you know, looking upward. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well.
お前たちは銃座を探してくれ。剣王の足を止めるのは雲の銃座しかおらぬ。さあ、急ぎましょう。我らの将のもとへ。
高い崖だな。岩でも崩れてきたら一発であの領域だぜ。
Now, am I playing as Fudo in this section?
大丈夫。皆さんはこの不動がお守りします。
Not yet. I believe there is a point, maybe after this, this next fight. Well, I'm glad things are on the up for you, Decaying Reaver. Hopefully this stream can be a nice chill time for you. Oh, there we go. Oh, I pressed the wrong direction. Just gonna be this. This is could you imagine if that was the stream? Just 2-3 hours of that. Ah, thanks. Oh, we did get some an update on the DLC weapons for Samurai Warriors 4 DX. So, Quarks has played through the Land United and was able to get all of the DLC weapons. So, I think that's what we're going to be aiming towards in the next stream. Here we go. Now I think I switch over to Fudo, who is a beast. I love his moveset. He's like an absolute tank.
不動の使いが従座という男のもとに。もしその男が俺の知っている従座であれば、その男は動かぬ。
新手だ。新手の KO の部隊がこっちに向かって。
I need to play more of Samurai Warriors 4 DX, because I've only played what was streamed earlier this week, and I want to unlock everything, just like I was planning to do on the PS4 version, but I think I'm going to aim for it on PC and only do the trophies on PS4. I still need to, like, actually load up the PS4 version and play a little bit of that to actually say whether or not the PC version looks better. Because when I'm trying to pick which version of a game I'm going to 100%, I usually pick the one that looks the best and runs the best, and usually that's on PC. Dynasty Warriors 8 is like the only one that's preferable on console, specifically PS5, because the PS4 version gets a bit of a graphical boost. And Pirate Warriors 3 is also preferable on PS4. Samurai Warriors 4 2. I think those are the only two, though, because I think all the other PC Warriors games are better on PC, just as far as frame rate and resolution goes. I still want to get Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 on PC, just to see how they play. And I still need to get Samurai Warriors 4 2 on PC. Which I completely forgot to check when the last time that went on sale. I usually use SteamDB to check out sales and see when things have gone on last. How frequently they go on sale. Yeah, like, 4-2 has probably the better gameplay and growth mechanics, and that's also why I usually will play that before I play Base 4, but Base 4 just has a better package overall. You get more gameplay options. Like, Chronicle Mode, just by itself, adds a lot of gameplay. Okay, there he is. Okay, we still got the A rank. I don't know if I need to worry about that, but we got it. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. This is gonna be overkill. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, that's my bad. Whoa. Okay, I thought there was a move of his that... Okay, maybe not. I thought there was a move of his where he spins. But apparently none of his charge attacks do. Uh-oh. Battery's getting low.
どうです冗談ばかりでしょこれだけかっさらいのには苦労しましたよ雨か
ガマガエルにかけちまったようだな女はこの銃座がもらうぜ
銃座女だけじゃねえこの男が通った後は草一本残っちゃいねえという
おお分かってるじゃねえかだが一つ忘れてるぜ稀に見る美男子ってことをな
This guy is giving me Flynn Rider vibes. I would love to see them put more of the Empires games on Steam. We definitely need Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, but Dynasty Warriors 6 and 7 Empires, I would kill for. Specifically 7 Empires. That one is probably my personal favorite. Hey, Quirks! Thanks! I got it for free. I ordered a bunch of or not a bunch, but like a handful of shirts on Redbubble and got this and another shirt for free. And hey, it's no issue to prefer one game over another. But yeah, like, we definitely need, like, 7 Empires, 6 Empires. Well, just give us all of the games, but we should get patches for Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends, and Samurai Warriors 4 2, where it has the PS4 graphics, because, goddamn, they just look so much better, like, way better than the PS3 graphics that they currently have. Now, I was playing a little bit of Dynasty Warriors 8 on PC to get footage for a request on the gameplay channel, which, by the way, did you know I do gameplay requests over on the second channel? And challenge requests, too. I didn't find it to look nearly as bad as I remember it looking. It does look pretty good because of the resolution quality, but it's just the texture quality could have been better. Because, like, if that's all you know is the PC version, you're gonna be like, yeah, this looks great, and it runs great, but the moment you play the PS4 version, you're like, why didn't we get this on PC? I don't think many people spent enough time with 7 Empires, because it was digital exclusive unless you were in Europe, and even in Europe it had a limited physical release, making it harder for people to just pick up at a store. And it was still not during a time where digital games were kind of a normal thing. Now, like, almost everybody does digital-only releases, which is unfortunate, but Like, at that time, I'm pretty sure that's what really hindered its ability to sell. Yeah, I do requests for... the only thing is it does need to be something that I can play on PC, and that's because the Elgato will drop a couple of frames here and there. Even on its best day, it'll drop frames, and it won't look good, but I will take gameplay requests on the second channel, and Let's Play challenge requests. Yeah, unfortunately, Dynasty Warriors 6, Empires, anything that's stuck on console that I can't play through emulation is kind of off the tables, and the only emulators that I have that work really well are PS2 and PSP. I know! If you could just play PS3 games on PS4 or 5, I would love that. I would love to be able to unplug this console, but I'm stuck keeping it plugged in. Like, the other thing with the PS3 is that if you want to record gameplay footage, you need to pass it through something that's going to decrypt the video, because PS3 has an encrypted video output when it's outputting through HDMI. And that blocks any recorders. So you have to pass it through an HDMI splitter that is going to take that video footage and decrypt it when it puts it out. So it's just like extra cords when I have my PS3 plugged in. Just like the Wii U. The Wii U was more cords than any other console, and I would love to be able to unplug the PS3. Yeah, but streaming games is not fun. My internet is fine enough to stream, but like if I'm downloading something at the same time, it's off the tables. Are we going to see who this is? I still have yet to play around with mods. I just need some time to make sure that the mods would work. But yeah, I think I have a gameplay requests channel on the Discord. If you post it there, that'll be my reminder. Because ADHD, the short-term memory is non-existent. It appears and then it's gone. Just like my long-term memory. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you've requested it before, but I just haven't had a chance to test out any of the mods. So right now, like, just straight up regular gameplay from the games is the best that I can do. Like, the one that was requested was for Dynasty Warriors 8 to have Lubu in his Dynasty Warriors 6 costume with Luling Chi's weapon equipped. So that's something that I can easily whip up pretty quick. And I would like to get back into doing, like, Let's Play challenges and that sort of stuff. But again, it would have to be PC games for now. I have not got the Platinum for Gundam Reborn yet. All I need to do is get the... I'm just on the cards. That's all I have to do. And I've actually got a daily grind episode in the works to talk about grinding methods to get those KO count cards. I do also have the last couple of achievements in Dynasty Warriors 6, so I am planning to stream getting these trophies and achievements after Musou is done and over with. I'll probably make a post about all of the changes that are happening after Ken's Rage 2's upload. There's not any real drastic changes. It's just going to be a change to when I stream, how often I stream, and that sort of stuff. I still haven't made any final decisions yet, but I'm fairly certain I know what my plan is. Yeah, it is a little weird that we haven't seen any more Romance of the Three Kingdoms remake news. I haven't really been paying attention because, like, those games just aren't really my jam. I'm not a big fan of real-time strategy games. Mostly because there is quite a bit of waiting in those games, and I just don't like to wait. Because my biggest thing is I don't like to waste time. I am not a big fan of that, so, like, that's why I hate it when, if you lose in a Dynasty Warriors game, that, like, you lose all of the experience, stat increases, whatever. Like, I can understand losing any weapons you obtained, any items you obtained, any gold, but the experience and the any stat increases, any level ups, those sort of things, that would be the only thing that I would want to be able to keep if you die, because if you die, that means that you're usually too weak to take it on. So all of that work that you just did, especially if it's a harder stage, you might have been playing for like 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes. To lose all of that progress, that's... nope. I have been tempted to try Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. And if 8 is gonna be turn-based, then yeah, I would give that a try. I did play a little bit of 10 when I was doing the review of 14, and it seemed to be up my alley, so I would be more willing to give it a try. Well, maybe I need to play 10. Really the biggest goal for Musou is for everybody to take part in it. But, I essentially want all, or as many Musou creators to participate in Musou every year. And I think the ultimate goal would be to have Koei Tecmo make it an official event. Whether it's just like, hey, it's Musou, we have some sales going on. Like, even if it's just that. Like, for 1 week, all the modern Musou games, or like the last 5 Musou releases, go on sale 20, 25, 30% off. Like, if that's all they do, or even if they're like, if they do a giveaway every year. Just something like that. Something that, like, makes Musou official. I think it was in the 3rd year when I was doing all of the legacy stuff. That's when Koei Tecmo America actually made a post about Musou. They made a few that year. And yeah. I just would want it to become more of an official thing. Exactly, Quarks. Like, that's one thing, is that you don't have to be a content creator to take part in Musou. You don't have to be like any sort of influencer or anything. You just have to be a fan and play the games. Like, right now, when I search the hashtag on Twitter, it's like a few people participating and tweeting about it. For some reason, Instagram won't let me search the hashtag and sort it by most recent posts first. Which is what I always try to do, is I try to search and then see what the more recent stuff is, because I don't care what's currently at the top. When it comes to Musou, all that matters is that people participate by using the hashtag and talking about Musou games. That's it.
お前は不動様の息子じゃないか。どうした？一体何があった？心優しき不動様は捨てられた子供たちをすべて自分の子として育てられているのです。お願い、不動の父さんを助けて。
Oh God.
残酷ですが、ショーと会うことが最優先です。 我がショーの涙を止められるのはあなただけ。
Well, let's see if I can save Fudo.
ショーの涙もこの子の涙も違いはない。
Okay, where is he? Oh, it must be this way? Yeah, it must be this way if this many people are coming. I did play Ken's Rage 1. I did a live stream of all of the Legend Mode stories. I played through Kenshiro's story on 360 and was experiencing some issues with my copy because it's got scratches on it. So once I got the PS3 version, I streamed the rest of the Legend Mode stories. So there is a playlist on the channel, of all of the live streams in one playlist. So if you're interested to see the difference between this and the first game, you can check that playlist out. And there is a playlist for this as well. So once I'm done of playing through the Legend Mode here, you're going to be able to rewatch it and watch the entire story. The legend mode is kind of like, well, it's kind of like this, where you have more of an action adventure kind of gameplay. It feels almost exactly like you would expect from like a 3D evolution of old school beat 'em up games. Yeah, I was lucky in being able to get a review code for Samurai Warriors 4, because we've had a lot of expenses happen with the car, you know. But luckily, that's been taken care of. Some of the other life stuff is being taken care of, if it hasn't already been taken care of already, so, like, things are on the up and up for me. I'm looking forward to being rid of all of the shit I'm dealing with right now.
そしてガキを助けるには竜砂の外に投げるしかない。だが
Oh, dang. So, people were playing Samurai Warriors 4 too, must have been for Musou Mei. I'd be interested to see what people have been playing for Musou Mei this year. Because, like, some people will try to play the games that I've set as the theme for my channel. But here's the thing. When I say the theme for a Musou Mei, it's not the theme for everyone for that year. Musou Mei is just meant to be a celebration of the Musou franchise and Koei Tecmo in general. Like, even if you're not a fan of the Musou games, maybe you're a fan of Atelier, maybe you're a fan of Dead or Alive or Ninja Gaiden. That was the whole point of Musou Mei, was more around Koei Tecmo in general, rather than just Musou games. But Musou is like the primary focus. Because I feel like a lot of the people, especially those who watch the channel, they got into Koei Tecmo through something like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, you know? Okay. And I imagine a good chunk of people are also playing on console as well. I would assume that, like, the majority of people who play Warriors games play them on console rather than on PC. Yeah, that is true too. Dead. D-E-D. That was easy. I think I have a snack in here. I do! Some Rice Krispie treat. Okay, come on. This is from a local bakery, and I've never tried this specific item from theirs. It's a salted caramel peanut butter Rice Krispie
ケンシロウ
square.
さすがにユリアが愛した男よ
Oh, that's fucking good.
行け主の元に戻るがいい
命を捨てに戻ったか
俺は寂しがり屋でな貴様を道連れにしている
久しぶりにヒリヒリしようウヌの危険この目で確かめてやるわ
元より危険なくして貴様を止めることはできぬガの剣の神髄その目に
ナイス
つけておくがいい
来い従座この剣王が叩き潰してくれるわ
My Musou has mostly consisted of Ken's Rage, obviously. But I've also been grinding away at Warriors Orochi Z. I started Dynasty Warriors 6 this week, and I've been grinding a little bit in Dynasty Warriors 8. Even though I've got all of the trophies on PS4, I still... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nuh-uh, I don't think so. But yeah, I still have some things that I can work towards. And I plan to maybe do some streaming of some of the work that I'm doing as well. Also, hello! I unfortunately am unable to pronounce that name because I cannot read that language. I am sorry. I think that's Russian. That'd be awesome to see, Quarks. I don't think so, buddy. Nope, no! No, 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 no. I just imagine fucking Rao or Kenshiro being like, and me just on the receiving side going, no, 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 trying to dodge. Well, Dynasty Warriors 8 is a really good game. I'm surprised though that like the PC version is still that that big. Yeah, bitch.
凄まじい激将だ。身をすり合わすほどの接近戦がお前の非奥義と見た。
最後の種明かしも貴様には一瞬にして見破られてしまったようだな。
That's really fucking good. I'm gonna save the rest of that for later, though. Because that is a large square.
そこは共鳴という飛行。もはやこれまでだ、従座。その手は崩れ去る。
あれが私の村です。子供たちを下ろして。
Yeah, that's wild to me now that I think about it, that Dynasty Warriors 8 is the most played Steam game. Because so many people complain about the fact that it uses the PS3 textures. I would have thought that it would be 7.
しかしお前は死んではならぬ男よ。面目ない。もはや隠すこともあるまい。なんと最後の章の正体教えてくれぬか。さあ撃ってこい、ラオウ。
But I mean, it's still a great game. Even without the achievements. I've definitely played more of 7 than 8 on PC. I mean, my copy of 8 is the definitive edition that you get from the Microsoft Store. So it wouldn't count towards anything on Steam, but... the other day when I was grinding away at Dynasty Warriors 8, I checked how much time I have put into it, and I have put more than 800 hours, excuse me, into Dynasty Warriors 8. It's almost at 850 right now, so I am nearing the 999 hour mark. I am closer to that than I am to like 500, which is wild. So I'm interested to see if it will go to 1,000 hours, or if it'll cap out at 999.
女性にございます。女さよ。なんと六聖剣最後の勝負。あなたが愛したユリア様でございます。
Man, give me that costume. Give me Yuria in a fucking suit of armor. Damn. That... Oh, I wish they gave that to us. Though, I'm fairly certain Yuria isn't a fighter, in general. But I don't care. See, I could see Dynasty Warriors 9 being pretty high up there. Even if you don't like 9, you have to put in a decent amount of time if you want to get, like, anything. 100% agree, Quarks. Maybe a stream is called for. I still need to play through the story on PC and get all the achievements. I got all the trophies on PlayStation already, so I don't need to think about that. Yeah, like, you would think that Orochi 3 would be one of the top ones as well. Because that game is fucking, like, perfection.
男の死、その気持ちもわかる。
Oh,
雲
jeez.
の従者の霊、丁重に葬れ。従者よ、うぬが語らずとも。
Because, like, Spirit of Sonata is one of those games that you kind of just play through the story and you're done with it. It's not one of the, like, Musou games that you go back to and play in free mode over and over again. I know, it's on the Microsoft Store, but not on Xbox One. Explain that. I have too many. Okay, we're gonna get rid of just all of these ones that have no attack to them. And we're gonna proffer up any that do. There we go. Give it a quick save-a-roni. Jeez. Well, I am going to do a quick bathroom break. I've been drinking a little too much water, apparently, so I'm going to be right back. And we are back. I think I updated the be right back screen. I can't remember. Actually, let's look at it together. Let's see. What does it say? What for the is it going to show the Ken's Rage review? I forget. Nope. Good. Just what I wanted to hear, or what I wanted to see. Fuck. So I'm gonna have to update that. But if you didn't see the April Fool's video, go check that out. Okay. So Orochi 3 peaks around 400 people daily. Okay. How many was 8? On a daily? 750, so it's still lower than Dynasty Warriors 8, which is wild to me. Yeah, Orochi 4 isn't as good as 3. It's not nearly as good, but it's still not a bad game. Especially if you have Ultimate. If you have Ultimate, it's not a bad game. If you don't have Ultimate, then it feels incomplete. So let's get back onto track. And while this story is happening, I'm going to grab some more Snackies. Fucking grab the scissors instead. Screw you and your industrial packaging.
あなたとの約束を守れなかった。
それほどにこの俺をユリア死ぬな。奇跡か。傷一つ負ってはおらぬ。我らがお助けいたしました。お前たちもユリア様に仕えるなんと五社生の一世、海のリア、山の不動、ユリア様をお迎えに参りました。なんと正当決闘として死すべき時までユリア様を守護する。
Hey, I'm always down for playing some more Orochi, more Dynasty, more Samurai, anything. I am down for anything.
ラオウが神様、ラオウの性格は知っているはず。ユリア様の心が開かねば無言のもとに殺しましょう。
In 4.2, it was just Naomasa that was added. There was probably some, like, unique NPCs that were added, but as far as playable characters, it was just Naomasa. Which is actually, why they called it 4.2, because Naomasa-hi. So, you know, some people call it Samurai Warriors 4E, some people call it Samurai Warriors 4.2. Oh, change this. Show all messages. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Dude, same. Basara is another one that I need to stream at some point. And I've got plans to do videos on it at some point. I've got a lot of plans that I just need to fucking act on at some point, because I've been wanting to do videos on every single game in the Musou collection for a while now. Whether it's like a daily grind, a review, an import report, just a regular discussion. Well, the thing is, Capcom has made mention of Sengoku Basara in a lot of official capacities lately. They even included it in the survey as like a question of what are some legacy franchises that you'd like to see make a comeback. And Sengoku Basara was on that, along with Dino Crisis and other Capcom IPs. So hopefully we get to see something from the Basara series.
私はあの人を待つために生きてきました。待ち続けるのが私の宿命。そしてケントの約束。ラオウとの戦いを終えて帰ってくるまで。待ちましょう。
Oh my god, I just had a thought. So Masa, the guy that does all of the music for Musou games, he left Koei Tecmo. What if he was brought on by Capcom to do the music for Sengoku Basara 5? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine? Well, Vivid Dream, I am planning to do some sort of comparison or something to talk about Samurai Warriors 4 DX and Samurai Warriors 4 2, because they do play slightly differently. They have different combat mechanics, mostly like around how hyper attacks work, who can block them, that sort of stuff. So, I wouldn't say to go in expecting the exact same gameplay. Like, the base gameplay is obviously going to be the same, but the way things work is just slightly different. Okay, I hit my Musou at that time. Why didn't I do a Musou? There. Now it's working. I have yet to actually play any of the Darkstalkers games for an extended period of time. We have a few of them, and I think the only one that I've spent like some time with has been the PSP game. But Chelsea actually has a statue of Morgan. It's still in the box. Unlike all of my figures. I like to look at my figures. What do you mean by the first and second game, Saber Ryuji? Do you mean Ken's Rage or something else? Oh, nice. I feel like we have a couple of Darkstalkers games. I don't know how many, but I feel like we've got a couple. I'd probably say, though, Felicia's probably my favorite. From what I remember. Well, unfortunately, that would lead to spoilers for the second review. So I'm going to hold off on saying how the first two games compare, because I do go into that detail in this review that's coming out next Saturday. I like that the DLC costumes carry over to these events, but also like those apparitions of each character, they kept their manga costumes, which was nice. No, Sasquatch is not the sole fighting game representation for Canadians. I was tempted to do a Canada Day special video about like all of the different characters that are actually Canadian. Like canonically Canadian, not just like... Because there are some games out there where it's not outwardly stated, but the fandom has decided that a character is Canadian just based on certain things that they say, or that if they talk about their hometown in a specific way, it sounds like it's a town in Canada. But there's Rig from Dead or Alive. There is a Canadian character in Street Fighter, I think. And I think there's one in, like, the King of Fighters or the SNK series of fighters.
運は我にあり。やはり天はこのラオウを望んでいるのだ。
Hey, I'd be down for any game series to get a Musou release. The more Musous we have in this world, the better, in my opinion. Like, I would love to see them start doing Western IPs, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. That one is probably my biggest request. King Arthur. There's so many that you could do. Musotopia? Is that like a Zootopia Musou game? Because I'd actually be down for that. That movie was good. I'd give it a try. I did not see... Okay, maybe we didn't get any scrolls that time. But yeah, I am down for more Musou games. Even if it's not made by Koei Tecmo, I would love to see more games that fit into the Musou genre. And that's why I started the Musou Clones series, because I feel like there are some out there that people don't know about, and I feel like, as well, there are some out there that I don't know about. Because I never claimed to be the master of Musou games. Like, I forget things. My fucking brain is riddled with ADHD, so sometimes the memory just doesn't kick in. But yeah, I just want to learn about every single Musou or Musou adjacent game that is out there. Sometimes they throw kids into stories just randomly out of nowhere. Darian, you're onto something. I have played Sengoku Basara. I actually played Devil Kings when it first came out. I did get one game. Did I get it? Yes, I got it through some fan mail from James Gorey. Sent me a bunch of Musou soundtracks, which has been fantastic to use for like YouTube shorts and stuff. But he also sent me a couple of games. One of them was the Samurai Warriors 2 HD remaster, and then another was Sengoku Basara 2 or Sengoku Basara HD collection. So I got both of those from him, and it was like, I never expect anybody to actually send me any fan mail. But like, that was wild. Gonna pause so we can chat a little bit. But like, this was also something I got from a fan mail. Angel, I think their name is, sent me this little Zhuge Liang figure. There's like a shit ton of... Actually, you know what? Let's for the sake of fun, let's just do this. Take Angie down, because she's in front of all of my soundtracks. I gotta get rid of some of these games. Put it on the couch for now. There we go. So I want to say all but one of these soundtracks were given to me by James, which is insane. We got Dynasty Warriors 2 and 3 on one soundtrack, and I think it comes with Dynasty Warriors 1. Yeah, it comes with Dynasty Warriors 1. So 1, 2, and 3 all on one soundtrack. We got Dynasty Warriors 4. I've got 2 copies of Dynasty Warriors 5. One is the treasure box version, but it's the exact same soundtrack. No change to the track listing or anything. We got Multi-Raid, so Strike Force, Samurai Warriors 2, 3, Chronicles, 4, 4-2, Orochi 1, Orochi 3, and Orochi 4. Like, this is wild that somebody decided to send this, and I still think about this to this day. This was like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago. When did I get the P.O. box? I completely forget, but like, that just wild how somebody decided, yeah, I'm just gonna send a shit ton of soundtracks. Now I gotta put everything back, because fuck me, right? By the way, Chris, did you know about Tales of... I do know about Tales of Heroes. I don't have a physical copy, but I did download a ROM to play for the Warriors Clones series. Personal favorite Musou soundtrack is Dynasty Warriors 4. Hands down, Dynasty Warriors 4 has the best overall soundtrack, because like, one thing that I am not as big of a fan of is when you're trying to do rock, but you're using like drum machines and stuff. So like Dynasty Warriors 5, I like a lot of the melodies and the riffs that they put in, but the drums just take me out of it. Dynasty Warriors 4 has a more natural sounding percussion, and they use traditional instruments in some of the songs. The riffs are great, the melodies are great. So yeah, 4, for sure. I need to get Ken's Rage soundtrack still on CD. I want to get all of the soundtracks on CD. I'm trying to save my money right now because I want to upgrade this whole setup. Mostly because I want to be able to record and upload all of my reviews in 4K. Which I have the technology right now to record, just not to play. So that is going to be kind of the next step in my content creator journey. Anyways, we're gonna get back to this. I do have Sumedagi. I ended up buying it not too long after the first Musou Clones video, and technically currently the only. Okay, guys. This is getting a little annoying. I don't get a bike. Good. Yeah, I've got Basara. Whoop. Okay, listen here. There we go. I've got the anniversary edition of Sengoku Basara 4. So, it comes with all the, I think, all of the DLC costumes. If not all, then most. And I got that specifically because of the DLC costumes. Okay. His hand fell off. Oh yeah, and the bike enemies don't really attack a whole lot either. I don't remember if you get a bike at any point in Legend mode, but there's a couple of stages in Dream mode where a bike is available. I feel like this is like the same sort of vibe as in Dragon Ball Z, where they're like, let's go somewhere where there's not as many people, and they fly for like 2 episodes to get to a deserted island. Oh, I didn't know thou had a Musou to summon Kakuo. Oh, excuse me. I didn't really play the first Ken's Rage up to the point where I maxed out anybody. So I didn't get everybody's, or all of the Musous for everyone. Is that young Yuria? Come on, puppy.
俺はそれまで命などはウジ虫のごとく湧き出るものと思っていた。しかし俺はその子犬のあまりのか弱さにたじろいだ。そして幼かったユリアに知るはずのない母
I didn't know that. Interesting.
お許しくだされ、ユリア様。この不動、汚れなき命のため、きちんとなって戦おう。恐怖など飲み込んでくれよ。
Bring it on, Rao. I can take ya.
一歩でも退いたら容赦はいらぬ。この背に向かい前夜打ち放て。もし退くようならこのラオウの死、弟に勝てぬただの愚形。不動
Huh. Wait. Do you mean, oh god, what is it called? I own the SD Gundam game on PS5. Oh! Thanks, Darian! Thanks for the donation, I appreciate that. You donated just at the right time, too, because, I still have to do the, Ken's Rage 2, review. It's literally just entering the editing phase today, so, as I finish that, I'll be putting your name at the end of the credits as a, volunteer unit. So welcome to the volunteer unit. Also, I don't know why there's a goal. I think I put that goal in there, for Movember. I don't actually have a goal. Just whatever money I can earn, I can put towards upgrading stuff. Oh god. Fucking... Fuck. God damn it. God damn it, every time! Now, I don't know if it, actually had a sound when Darian donated. It's supposed to have a sound. When the pop-up happened, down in the, like, bottom left corner. Bottom right? Bottom left. Bottom left corner. When it popped up in the bottom left corner, did it, make a noise? Okay, that's not the, that's not the SD Gundam game that I'm thinking of. The one that was released on PS4, it's not a Three Kingdoms one. But I'll need to check out this Brave Battle Warriors. Seriously, the more I play this game, the more I want to read this manga.
悲しみを知る人間こそ強者。悲しみを知らぬ人間に勝利はない。燃え盛る炎、この完璧なる肉体を焼くことはできぬ。されど悲しみはこの肉体を凌駕
I don't know why Fudo being like, I won, when he got, like, shot by so many bolts. I just think of Kung Pao Enter the Fist, where the guy's like, I am bleeding, making me the victor. God, I want to watch that movie again. I used to have that on VHS. That's how old I am, folks. I used to actually watch VHSs. I don't just collect them, I used to consume them.
ユリア、お前の命をくれい。
ケン、あれは。
Hello, horsey. The red hair of this game.
バット、お前たちがこの最後の戦いを見届けるのだ。
Oh, excuse me. God damn. Ooh, we got no scrolls with frickin' attack. Good. Good. Fine. It's fine. I didn't want them anyways. I did like the Berserk game. I feel like it could have had more, Did this... Okay, it does have my playtime. Almost at 80 hours. Nice. Oh my god. Darian. That's fantastic. I've been collecting VHSs. I showed some of the VHSs when I, in one of the TikToks and YouTube shorts where I was talking about some of the thrift shop finds that I've had. Where am I supposed to go with this? Can I go this way? Nope. Oh, I gotta defeat a certain number. Okay. But yeah, I've been collecting, like, nostalgic VHSs, but also anime VHSs. That's, like, my big thing, is anime. Because, like, anime wasn't super popular when VHSs were a thing. So, the fact that there are some anime out there that have VHSs, like I've got a Slayers VHS, things like Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, those were, like, expected. Once I kill enough people here. I've got some Tenchi Muyo. I've got a Zoids VHS. Some Sonic VHSs, Slayers. I've got one Ranma 1/2. I've got one Gundam. I think it's 0080. Metabots. I've got one Metabots VHS, Card Captor, Ayane's High Kick, and then something else. Apocalypse Zero, maybe? And then I've got, like, just a couple of other random VHSs. I've got a shit ton of, well, not a shit ton, but I've got a handful of Dragon Ball Z, The Max, if anyone remembers The Max. I think that was a Todd McFarlane character. Like, I've got Nirvana, a live VHS. I've got A Hard Day's Night, The Beatles. I've got a Banjo-Kazooie and the Donkey Kong 64 promotional VHSs, which is, like, super cool. I think the Banjo-Kazooie one I found at a thrift shop, but the Donkey Kong one, I'm pretty sure my friend gave that to me because he was like, you're gonna enjoy owning this more than me. I've got the first 3 Star Trek movies. No, first 4. I've got 2 of the first one. I've got the original animated Lord of the Rings movie. Kiki's Delivery Service. I've found 3 of that at the thrift shop. So I got one for us, one for Chelsea's sister, and one for my friend who really likes Kiki's Delivery Service. So, like, VHSs are kind of a thing that I just try to collect some really interesting stuff. Hello, lazy guy. And yeah, that is an unfortunate thing. I do buy a lot of VHSs used. There have been a couple of times where I've bought a VHS and I didn't check the VHS beforehand. So it's just the boxes on the in with the collection. Because that's all I care about, is that I want it on display. I don't necessarily care about watching the VHS, though I probably will watch a couple of these eventually. Like, at my parents' place still, I have a CRT that I've been wanting to bring to the apartment at some point, but we have nowhere to put it. And I even have, like, a nice old-school TV stand for it to go on. But, again, just don't have anywhere to put it. Alright, this fight. Pretty sure I can take down his first couple of health bars without too many issues. Nice! I just happened to find that, that Lord of the Rings VHS just randomly in a thrift shop. Which was so fucking cool. I saw it, and I was like, I'm walking out with this. I don't fucking care. And there's been a few things that I found at the thrift shop that it was that instant, I'm taking this home. There was that. I got a Jungle Green N64, which I forgot to put in the thrift store short. But yeah, I got a Jungle Green N64 for like 25 bucks. And it came with the expansion pack in it. So like, that would usually be, I think, 200 to 250. I've got quite the handful of, like, just random video games, music CDs, and that sort of stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure I found a couple of just the heavy metal stuff that I listen to randomly at thrift stores. I know Unleash the Archers. I found 2 of them at a thrift store, and I was like, this is coming home with me. This looks heavy metal. And then I put it in, and I was like, oh, this is good. So Unleash the Archers was a thrift shop find, but Nemesis is another band that I found through a pawn shop. And I picked that up because the cover looked pretty interesting. When I threw it in, that opening song of Caught in the Middle is so good. Such a good opening song. Not enough people talk about the opening songs to albums and how important they are to establish like the overall vibe, but to also like bring you in to the listening experience. Because you can't just fucking hit hard. You have to have this build up, and Caught in the Middle is such a good opening song, and then the rest of the album is great, but it's just perfection.
すでに死の病にその体を。
あと数ヶ月の命ならば何事にも抗うことなく天命の流れのままに生きようと思いました。
それで自ら動かずじっと待っていたというのか。己の幸せを放棄して
この私の命でこの世に光をもたらすのであれ
ば殺せぬ。このラオウにこの女は捨てることはできる。ユリアウヌへの愛を一生背負ってやるわ。
おそらくラオウはユリア様の飛行を突き仮死状態にして病状を停止させたのである。ユリア様を殺しては無双転生はまとえない。
Ooh, I haven't heard of that game.
悲しみなラオウに無双転生。ラオウもまた北斗神拳伝承者の資格を持っていたという。
Can somebody take note of this in the Discord, because I want to check that out. Is it on PC? Or is it on console?
心地よき痛みというべきか。我らはこの日を待ち続けていたのだからな。
Alright, well,
神に感謝せ。
let's finish this.
我が前にこれだけの男を送り出してくれたことを。
PC. Okay. I'll have to look that up on Steam afterwards. Whoa, 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 whoa. Foul, stop. Well, I'm glad I ran away when I noticed his health bar. Boom. Get out. Oh, he's down. But his health is, yeah. Another one of those. Throw one of these in. Apparently, oh, it still hit him. Yeah, there we go. Baby. Yeah, like, I think back to albums like Hybrid Theory, Meteora, even like Dry Cell, which I know not a lot of people would know, but Disconnected by Dry Cell also has one of the perfect opening songs for that whole album. Slip Away. Such a good song. It was actually in Freak Style, which was on PS2. But, like, if you look up, something like, the story of Dry Cell, and especially their lead singer, Jeff Goot, it's an interesting story, to say the least. I did a 3-part TikTok on him back when, like, TikTok only allowed you to make videos of a certain length. And I had to do it in 3 parts. But dude has had the wildest journey. God, this scene is so fucking cool. Did the stream die? Okay. No, we're still here. It looks like we lost connection for a moment. I like how Rao is just like, go get her, Tiger. Good news. They did such a good job on these cutscenes. Oh, the whole album, Disconnected, is fantastic. It is not on any streaming service because Dry Cell only had the one real studio album. They had another album, but it was like B-sides from that first album. I think it was just B-sides and demos. So, like, you kind of have to rely on YouTube to hear the rest of the album. But since the Queen of the Damned soundtrack is on Spotify, you can actually get Body Crumbles. That's the only Dry Cell song that is on Spotify, and it is so disappointing. I did buy that studio album And when I did, it was going for like $80 for the album. But I bought it because, like, I have been kind of obsessed with Dry Cell and that album. And then when I got it, I was like, God damn it, this is so perfect. So yeah, if you ever want like some really good nu metal, check out Dry Cell. The whole album Disconnected, but the song Slip Away is peak. Okay. So, Fallen Lords is not available anywhere, unfortunately. So, I mean, I'll still look it up to see if there's any details at all. I'm always interested in seeing. But, yeah, I highly recommend it. Anyways, I think that is the perfect moment to call it a stream, and we'll continue on with the rest of Ken's Rage 2 next Sunday, and then this coming Tuesday will be more Samurai Warriors 4 DX, so keep an eye out for that. Don't forget as well, tomorrow will be the final Musou compilation video from previous Musou, and then the second Ken's Rage review will be going up next Saturday. So I'm going to do a little bit of editing before heading off to bed tonight. But thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget that the conversation doesn't have to end here with this stream. You can always join the Discord server. There is a link in the description box below, as well as a link to all of my social media, so you can follow me there and keep up to date with what's going on. But the Discord is kind of the best place if you want to stay in touch and up to date. Thanks again to Darian for donating on Coffee and becoming a member of the volunteer unit. I really appreciate that. And to everyone else as well, thank you for coming out today, and I will see you all in the next stream.